player mentality, grabbing and he fell without gravity. Sweet to girls like marry me, then leave them alone with reality. He had the player mentality, million arms grabbing and he fell without gravity. He would talk sweet to girls like marry me, have his way, then leave them alone with reality. He treated women like objects, not people, unequal, moving from one to the next like sequels. So deceitful, hypocrisy was his philosophy. Women subordinate, now tell me that that's equality. Didn't remember her name, remembered the sex, so only thought in his head was to move on to the next hoe. Show it his charm, but it came without respect, yo. Karma shows up, watch out for what happens next. Oh, so we sitting in a nice whip, waitress gets a nice tip, cause he wants to get on her, she's quite fit, but not as all as it seems. He looks to the right, sees his queen, the girl of his dreams, and he had the player mentality, million arms grabbing and he fell without gravity. He would talk sweet to girls like marry me, have his way, then leave them alone with reality. He had the player mentality, million arms grabbing and he fell without gravity. He would talk sweet to girls like marry me, have his way. So he walks across thinking to put his thoughts across like, baby, I seen you from across the room, you should talk to us. But then he finds his player lines ain't quite refined. He looks at us, he's love, kindness and light defined. She makes him feel like it's another world, galaxies away from the way he felt with them other girls. And while usually he'd slide in like a serpent, he's nervous, perspire, sweat trickling on the surface. He like, I don't mean to interject, I mean interrupt. I don't usually do respect, I ain't intimate, but you make me feel like a child again. He smiled again and said, I like your style again. And she tells him that she knows all about the lies in men. Her sister got played back in the day by a pile of men, and there was one in particular that was trouble. Wait, you could help her get back in the dating game, how about we double date? He had the player mentality, million arms grabbing and he fell without gravity. He would talk sweet to girls like marry me, have his way, then leave them alone with reality. He had the player mentality, million arms grabbing and he fell without gravity. He would talk sweet to girls like marry me, have his way. So the player got his home dog, went to where the girl stayed, got offered a drink, maybe he was kinda thirsty, but the tension just rose like a pillar. The player thinking, why does home dog stay look familiar? Hi, I'm Susie, your date's sister, you remember me? You tried to play me like a fool back in December, see. Oh, so you the player who got my sister to ride your dick, the nest. I thought I lied a bit, she needed a psychiatrist. And as he waited and faded, despondency emanated, carrying hints of hatred. So we left, found some girl, went to kiss her, took her home, but all he could think about was Susie's sister. So he decided to off himself, didn't even fight against it, try to stop himself. Got a rope and a stool, few inches from the floor. The player tried to play her, now the player is no more. He had the player mentality, million arms grabbing and he fell without gravity. He would talk sweet to girls like marry me, have his way, then leave them alone with reality. He had the player mentality, million arms grabbing and he fell without gravity. He would talk sweet to girls like marry me, have his way. He had the player mentality, million arms grabbing and he fell without gravity. He would talk sweet to girls like marry me, have his way, then leave them alone with reality.